Hi, this is Abdul Karim on Khaleej Times, and in this video we're going to show you how this entire country is coming together in this fight against the COVID-19. What you see behind me is high pressure washing, which is taking place at most schools across the UAE, and that is to keep this area clean whilst the children are away. It has now been described as a pandemic by the World Health Organization. Deserted streets are becoming a norm in countries that are in a lockdown. Here in the UAE, authorities have stepped up sterilization efforts in areas which will be expecting a high footfall, such as public transport, whereas airlines too have joined the battle to contain the virus with intensified cleaning measures in flight cabins. Schools remain shut for a few more weeks, with ongoing deep cleaning and increased precautions. So we're here at the GEMS World Academy, and in line with the guidelines of the Knowledge and Human Development Authority, I'll have to get my temperatures checked as well. First, I've got a hand sanitizer over here. There we go. Hello.
Hi, welcome. Just gonna do a quick check.
There we go.
Okay.
Are we good to go?
Yeah.
Oh, there we are. Come on through. For parents, the safety and well-being of their children is of paramount importance, and schools understand that. And as part of their deep cleaning methods, they've increased the frequency of their cleaning routine and also are focusing on areas that the children are more likely to be touching, and are using higher grade sanitizers such as this one here.
When it comes down to the disinfection processes when students are back within the facility, it's a real focus on the hand-touch surfaces, what are called the high-touch surfaces. So for example, this would be the outside of the sanitizers, especially in the current situation. It will be the light switches, it will be the desks, it will be the tables that the students are sat on. So we really focus on those particular areas with the disinfectant and making sure that we're increasing the frequency of the disinfectant. The process is very important, so making sure that the cleaning process is correct, making sure that the following disinfectant process is correct, and then looking at the frequencies that you carry out each of the activities. So we're actually using an EPA registered hospital grade disinfectant that's widely used in healthcare facilities, and we're using this across the schools for our disinfectant practices. Once we carry out the disinfectant, we then move on and we use an antimicrobial surface protectant. What that does is it helps prevent the spread of pathogens which spread infectious disease, and it helps the surfaces stay protected for a longer period of time.
Schools have been shut since the 8th of March for a period of 4 weeks. Whilst the students are away, schools are continuing with the sterilization efforts, whilst the teaching staff are devising the digital learning strategies.
So our plans initially are that as from the 22nd of March we start our online programme. That will run for the first 2 weeks in line with the guidance that's been issued by the regulator and the ministry. Clearly, should that change and that we have to continue with that, we're incredibly well placed to do that. All of our teachers have been planning for longer than this 2-week period, so that we know that continuity of learning, which is so important, will still continue.
Well, authorities across the United Arab Emirates have taken extensive measures to prevent the spread of the coronavirus, and we can see similar methods being applied at various entry and exit points of the country, such as the international airports. The Dubai Health Authority is conducting thorough screenings of passengers travelling into Dubai from across the world through its airports, ports and border checkpoints, especially from countries that have high infection rates of COVID-19. Specialized medical teams are conducting laboratory sampling and following up on suspected cases. Such measures will remain in place as the world continues to combat the spread of this pandemic.